everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi. My name is Lauren, and on my channel we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel, and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm presenting you a super exciting unboxing from Chanel. This is actually an item that I have featured in a video titled Things I'm Loving from Chanel Right Now. So if you haven't seen that video yet, then I will go ahead and leave it in the little information link over here for you to see it. And without further ado, let's start with this unboxing. Alright, so first things first, we have the shopping bag. This bag is huge. Actually, I'm not sure why they gave me this bag because you'll see from the box it's not necessary. But let's go ahead and remove this bag. And if we do that, then we have this little box right here. By the way, do let me know if at this stage of the video you know which item I'm getting. I feel like I would more or less be able to tell. I'm absolutely addicted to Chanel. I love the brand. This box is very typical from a certain type of item at Chanel, so stay tuned. Before we do that, we have the receipts. Obviously, I always keep my receipts exactly at the same place. I have like a huge box, and I keep all of my receipts from all of the brands, all of the designer goods that I have. I put them in a little envelope, and then I label the envelope with like the type of item that it is. So when I'm looking for the receipt, I know where it is. This is the receipt, and then we have this gorgeous box. The packaging is like so beautiful. I almost don't want to remove the ribbon and the camellia. I hope this camera focuses. By the way, I'm like, please focus, please focus. Hopefully, I can more or less see myself. It should be fine. So let's go ahead and remove this gorgeous camellia. So pretty. I'm gonna put it down here actually. And then we have the ribbon. Here we go. Now moving on to the box. If we remove the lid, ooh, can I do this with one hand? Yes, 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 excellent. Then if we remove the lid, then this is what we have. Obviously it's always, you know, well wrapped in case you travel or anything. Up, up, and here we have a pair of shoes. I will remove them from their dust bags so you can see what it is. Alright, so I got rid of the box to just have the dust bags. I felt like that was so much easier. So there is a dust bag for each shoe, which is extremely practical in case you need to travel or anything. You can store them away very easily with these dust bags, and it makes it such that the shoes don't touch one another because there's two dust bags. And here is the first one. It's so pretty. And then I will go ahead and remove the dust bag from the second one, and that will be the perfect pair. Here we are. Perfect. There we go. So the item that I got from Chanel is these gorgeous pair of flats. It's the Chanel Classic Ballet Flats. I got them in dark gray. They are from this previous winter's collection. I absolutely love them. Alright, so here are my absolute beauties. I'm in love with them. So let's talk a little bit about how and why I got them. So I first saw them in New York City at a Bloomingdale's, I believe this past February. And I really loved them and I wanted to get them. But here was the thing. I had really old like nail polish on my feet that was long overdue for a pedicure. I think it was like 2 months. Like, you know, I get the gel polish and it's like 2 months old, so you know there's cracks and stuff like that, and it really doesn't look good. So I didn't want to try them on because, you know, I was scared that people would judge me and all that stuff. So I didn't try them on. I just like took a picture of them and then kept them like, you know, in my mind. And the thing is, I could never get them off my mind. I really tried, but I could never get them off my mind. And I eventually went in the store here in Tyson's on a day when I had good nail polish to try them on. And I was very lucky because my essay mentioned that they were the very last pair in my size. So my size for the Chanel ballet flats is a size 39, so European size 39. I have another pair of these flats, so I knew 39 was my size. They are very, very comfortable. So I already have experience with another pair, which is the classic combination of black and then beige, and I've been wearing them so much, and this is why I decided to get another pair. I'm the type of person where like I feel almost uncomfortable wearing an item if I don't have a backup. I know it's like super weird, but it's just the way I function. So that's why I wanted to have a backup, and it's not just, you know, a backup, it's not exactly the same ones. What I like about this is the color. I feel like the color is really perfect for, you know, like early spring, still more or less winter, definitely fall time, perfect. You could potentially wear them in the winter time. I'm a little bit cold. I get cold easily from my feet, so I don't really think that I'll be wearing them in the winter time. But if you're the type of person who doesn't get cold, then yeah, absolutely, this would be perfect. I like the vibe that it sends. The color combination is very interesting. It's not as showy as, you know, the classic model of beige and then black, but it's really beautiful. I like the charcoal gray. I think it goes well with a lot of different outfits and a lot of different colors. This is a model that could be worn also with, you know, a ton of different outfits. You could wear this with like a dress, you could wear this with like a skirt, you could wear these beauties with a pair of pants. There are really endless options. They are so versatile, so easy to pair with any type of handbag, especially in this color combination. Obviously, they go well with like a black bag, but they would also go really well with, you know, like a red purse. I don't have one yet. I would really, really like to get one. Obviously, a gray bag. Once again, I don't have one, but I would really love to get one. That's high on my wish list in terms of handbags. Perfect with like beige, perfect with, you know, even pink, even lighter colors. I feel like this would actually tone down the lighter color bag. So this is why I got them. They are a staple to have in your wardrobe. If you don't have a pair of Chanel ballet flats quite yet, then I would highly recommend that you get them because you will not regret your purchase. These are amazing shoes. So a couple of side notes if you're interested in getting these flats, which like I said, I highly recommend. One thing to note is that the soles are really, really bad on these flats. So they look like this. Obviously, I haven't worn them. You know, I've like walked a little bit in the store in them, but I haven't actually worn them. So they look brand new, obviously, but I would highly recommend that you get them resold by like a shoemaker or something. This is what I did with my other pair. So this is my other pair of the flats, and see, the back looks like this. I got this part resold because there's a lot of wear and tear right here, and unfortunately the quality isn't always there for Chanel. So if you plan on wearing these, you know, a lot, or not just on like very, very set occasions, if you actually do plan on using your flats, I would highly recommend that you do that. It is really worth the investment. I paid a little bit over $100 for this, and I know it may sound like a lot, but over the long run, this is a pair of shoes that I intend to wear for a lot of occasions, for a lot of walking. So, you know, instead of having the shoes like give out after like a year, I think this will really ensure that they are long lasting and that there is minimal wear and tear, and that I'll be able to wear them for a long time. The next thing to note, if you plan on getting really any pair again of Chanel ballet flats, is the sizing. So like I said, I got these in size 39, which, you know, is my size. They are true to size. European size 39 is my normal size. That being said, because these are handmade, the sizing isn't always accurate. So in my experience, I have found out that the shoes are not exactly the same size. Obviously, you know, both say European size 39, but they're not exactly the same size. So I feel like one is always a little bit larger than the other. So I've had to kind of play around with some pairs of shoes. Not for these ones because number one, they were the last pair, and number two, that wasn't the case. But for these babies. For the beige ones, I've had two. Obviously, they're the classic models, so they always have, you know, a bunch of pairs at the store. But if you do order online, this is something to note. It doesn't necessarily mean that the shoes are not your size. It just means that you may have to play around in between a couple of pairs until you find like the perfect match. But they're well worth the investment. Again, I would highly recommend these beauties. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was really fun for you. I absolutely love unboxing my new items with you. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.